have you had a chance to travel around Italy?
Yes. I lived in another city in Italy before I came here. I lived in Trieste for 3 years, which is where my grandmother's from actually. What about your family? Are your family all Italian?
No, actually, I'm not even Italian.
Ah, very
Yeah, originally my mother is Russian, my father is Bulgarian, and I was born in Germany.
Okay. So,
And then the family moved to Italy when I was very, very little. So I consider myself an accidental Italian, actually.
Okay.
So,
and how long have you lived here for now?
in Italy? Oh wow, almost all my life. Like I don't want to tell you because you will guess my age, but it's many years.
And have you lived in any other countries?
No, but yeah, maybe, but just for a short period of time, just a few months in New York, United States.
Were you working there or?
I was studying there because I have a hobby that I really love and enjoy. I enjoy and love dogs, so I took a course to become a dog trainer, and I'm also a dog trainer now.
Ah, you took a course to be a dog trainer in New York?
Yeah,
That's
many
very
years ago, yeah.
Okay. And is that what you do now for your job? You're a dog trainer?
No, it's more of a hobby.
Okay.
I enjoy doing that, but it's more of a hobby.
Do you have some dogs of your own?
I have one dog, yes, a big size dog, very nice and sweet. He may be scary to some people because he is big, but he's very sweet in fact.
What breed is the dog?
It's a Weimaraner, German,
Okay.
going back to my origin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like dogs. What else do you like? What do you like to do? Do you have any?
I love music.
Is it
Yeah.
playing or listening?
I don't play, but I listen a lot of music, a lot of rock music actually.
Do you have a favorite group?
No, I like the whole range of rock music. I don't stick to one in particular. Yeah. What about you? Do you have any particular hobbies or interests?
I like to travel. I like reading, films, the normal stuff, I would say.
Films, I love films too. What's your favorite film?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
I know.
I'm not sure I can answer that question.
Is there any film that you watched over and over again?
No, I never watch
Never.
films more than once. I don't think I've ever seen any film more than once.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I have one that I have seen like, tens of times.
Tell me.
When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so sweet and it's so, it makes me laugh, so it's for good spirits.
But if you've seen it so many times, you know what's going to happen.
I know. I know the lines. I know exactly the lines.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
Okay.
fun anyway. Yeah, it's fun. And what about books? You said you like reading.
Yeah.
So any book in particular that you...
Well, again, it's too difficult to ask for a favourite one.
An author or something?
An author, maybe
Yeah.
Margaret Atwood. It's one of my favourite authors.
Yeah.
Do you like to read?
Yeah, I like to read. I really like reading. I enjoy Murakami, Haruki Murakami.
Okay. Yes, I've read some of his stuff.
Yeah. He wrote one of my favorite books,
Which is-
1Q84.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very huge book, like this size, so you take it slowly. And
No,
I find
I've
it
read some
very
of his stuff.
interesting. I like his prose.
Do you like to travel?
Yes, of course. I love traveling. My last holiday, actually, I went to Spain and I took the Santiago route.
Okay.
The walking holiday. It was amazing. I could meet a lot of nice and interesting people. I did a lot of sports and I saw very beautiful, places and small towns.
When was that?
Last August. Last August, so just 1 month ago. Yeah.
Lovely.
That will be a memory for my life, actually. Yeah.
Have you ever been to England?
Yes. I was in London a few years ago. And I also visited Brighton, but that was when I was a teenager, so I don't know if it counts. And Scotland, just Edinburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting country. I know there are a lot of other places in England I would like to visit too, but we'll see later on maybe. Yeah. Do you have any favorite country that you have visited or traveled?
I lived in Egypt for a few years.
Really? Interesting. Where?
In Cairo.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I love Cairo.
You
Cairo's
love
a
Cairo.
very special city.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the thing that impressed you the most?
Cairo is always busy, always alive. If you went out at 4 o'clock in the morning, you would find people on the streets. It's a very vibrant place.
Yeah. And the culture, how is culture there? You mean, did you find it very different from European styles?
Yeah, it's quite different, but I lived in the Middle East quite a lot. I lived in Egypt, in Kuwait, in Saudi Arabia, so...
That's very interesting. Did you work there?
I taught English there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you chose the countries, you selected them, or it just happened?
One thing led to another.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Egypt?
Yes, I visited Cairo a few years ago, and I was just on a holiday on the Red Sea, like many times.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yes, it's a very typical location.
Yeah, it was a few years ago actually. Yeah, so I was there. I enjoyed diving, and I enjoyed the sea, the fishes, the coral reef there is amazing. Amazing.
And sunshine, constant sunshine. I miss the weather in the Middle East. Definitely.
Oh really? Yeah. I guess because it's hot, but it's not humid.
No,
so
in Saudi Arabia
suffer.
particularly, it's really dry. So it might be 48 degrees, but it's dry. Whereas in Europe, it's really humid, isn't it?
Exactly.
Even in England in the summer, it's humid.
Very humid.
I don't like the humidity.
Me neither. No.
No, there's
A
air
lot.
conditioning everywhere in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Even in a very little shop, you would find that they had air conditioning, so you don't really suffer.
I remember in New York also air conditioning was everywhere. It was very cold for me actually entering a shop.
Sometimes it's too cold, yes.
Yeah.
The same in the Middle East, you go to the cinema, you have to take a jumper with you or it's really cold.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I was strolling around, Fifth Avenue and things like that. It was very, very hot because it was summer. So it was very humid and very hot, but I always had a jumper with me because in case I wanted to enter a shop, I needed to wear it.